Hey, what's going to happen when your daughter says, "Hey, Dad, I want to go freestyle motocrossing"?
That'll be hard. That'll be hard to agree with, but I mean, I got some ramps already in the front yard, so I guess we're already one step
Yes.
ahead.
Freak Nation, his name is Christian Craig in the Freak Nation. Lucas Oil Studios, 22 years of doing this thing. Christian Craig has not been in the Freak Nation, but damn it, it's good to get him in here. 250 West Series back in action in Washington this weekend. But can we start this off, Craig? I mean, come on, brother. Look at this, man.
I know. I know.
Oh,
Got three of those running around the house, so we got a crazy life right now. But man, we're having fun while we can.
I mean,
Yeah, but that smile. And he's only how old? And he just clearly he loves motocross.
Yeah, 4 months old and already loves being out at the track. So he's our obviously 4 month, and I have a 7-year-old and a 3-year-old. So we're busy. It's every day with us, but it's part of our life. That's how we're wanting to do it. We're wanting to show our kids kind of this is the way we grow up, and I'm having fun with it.
Freak Nation, if you're watching us on YouTube or Twitch or on our Facebook Live page, you saw the picture of Christian Craig's 4-month-old sitting on a bike. Was there a time early on in your career before you even thought about having a family thinking, if I do have a family, I'm never letting my children get on a bike?
Yeah, but I mean, I grew up doing this. My dad raced professionally, so I mean, I was that 4-month-old on the bike, just like what you saw. That was me. And yeah, I mean, there is a bad side to it. The injuries obviously play a big part, and I've been through a lot of injuries, some pretty big ones. But the joy for the sport kind of overtakes it. And if my kids love to ride, I'm going to be all about it. And if not, that's fine too.
You can technically say that, yes, that's the bad side of the sport, being injuries, but my goodness, you play football, you're going to get injured. You swim, you're going to get injured. I mean, injuries come with being an athlete in general. It doesn't necessarily matter the sport, because you just hit the nail on the head. If you love it, if it's your passion, you'll go along with the injuries because you keep pushing through to become a better version of yourself.
Yeah, for sure. And with each injury, you learn something about yourself. Whether it's being tougher, overcoming stuff, persevering through injuries, through everything. It's made me who I am today. And I think I wouldn't go back in time and try to fix that, but it's part of it. That's life. And yeah, I mean, I am in a dangerous sport, but I wouldn't change a thing.
Now, you were with your oldest. You touched on your oldest son, Jagger, I believe, earlier in this interview, and you were with him in Detroit when he was racing. So what is some of the best advice that you could give him now? I mean, a lot of it is just going to go probably right over his head. He won't really fully comprehend some of the stuff you want to tell him. But what is some of the best advice you could give him now as a 7-year-old?
Gosh, right now when he's so young, I just tell him to have fun with it. Yeah, I can give him all the tips, that I learned growing up, but being so young and racing for fun, it's just enjoy those moments. I was more nervous watching him race a couple weeks ago than I'm going to be tomorrow. So pretty cool times. That was really cool to watch my son do that. He almost got a top 10 and went down on the last lap, unfortunately, but he still had a blast. And just to watch him go through that whole process was fun. And yeah, that was awesome.
There is less than 1/100th of an inch of motor oil protecting your car's engine. Friction and heat causes engine oil to experience thermal breakdown, weakening its ability to protect the engine and its parts. Lucas Heavy Duty Oil Stabilizer is specially formulated to resist thermal breakdown, protect vital engine parts, and extend the life of your engine. It also stops smoking, knocking, and oil consumption in worn engines. Lucas Heavy Duty Oil Stabilizer. Keep that engine alive.
Christian, I'm glad that you said you were just going to tell them to have fun. Because many times dads and sons just can't talk to each other about something. I don't know if you had that same trouble when your dad maybe taught you, but the best thing you could tell them is just go out and have fun.
Yeah, but I mean, you do want to find that happy medium with it. You want them to have fun, but you also want to challenge them to be better.
Sure.
And if they seriously want to race, you got to push them, and you got to find those limits. And sometimes, like I did with my dad, we got into arguments, or something I didn't want to do, and I didn't want to listen to him. So I know if he's going to want to race, I'm going to want to push him and challenge him. But that's all part of just growing up, whether any sport it is.
Somebody told me when we were getting ready for this that you like music as much as I do. And sometimes you might get music stuck in your head. Has that ever happened to you before?
Yeah, so I posted a video a couple weeks ago of the song I was listening to while I was riding, and it's true. When you're out there in practice track and you're going through the motions, yeah, you start singing to yourself. So I have fun with it. I like a little bit of every kind of music, country most of all. So I like the slow pace because our life is already high paced enough.
Oh,
How do you
wow.
slow down? How do you slow down? Because I can imagine if you're racing and ripping across the country and going places and racing when you get to the race, what kind of music slows you down? Country? What,
Yeah.
anything else?
Yeah, I mean, I would say the music and my family. My family, most of all, it's you get home from a hectic day. You know, we're wide open from when I wake up. When I wake up in the morning, I go to the track, I do my training, and when I get home, that's my rest time. I get to play with my kids, and it's a hectic life. I'm not gonna make it sound like it's all fun and games. We travel a lot. We have to race every weekend, so it's a lot, but it all does pay off when you're doing good.
Hey, I'm Kyle Busch. The biggest racing weekend ever at Worldwide Technology Raceway, June 3rd through the 5th. And the Toyota 200 on Saturday, and it all wraps up on Sunday with the Enjoy Illinois 300. Get your tickets now. Brought to you in part by the Illinois Office of Tourism and Illinois South Tourism.
But with the 250 series, again, you've had some weeks off. What does a father of young boys do with those weeks
And a
off?
girl, don't
sorry, forgot about the young girl. What does a father do of 3 children those weeks off? Do you ride as much? Do you think, hey, kids, dad's going to go out and work? Wink, wink. What do you do, man?
Yeah, first couple of weeks when we had this 5-week break, it was kind of chill and let your kind of gather your thoughts back and have some time away. But with how hectic our schedule is, you get right back to it. So I got to have my son race one of the rounds, and that was cool. But yeah, I mean, our weeks are a lot. It's fun. It's what we've wanted, and I'm happy in the position I'm in right now. So yeah.
Hey, what's going to happen when your daughter says, "Hey, Dad, I want to go freestyle motocrossing"?
That'll be hard. That'll be hard to agree with. But I mean, I got some ramps already in the front yard, so I guess we're already one step ahead.
Some ramps, and it's plural, not just a ramp, some ramps. That's perfect.
Yeah. We try to. The kids are always outside, so I'm out there on the bicycles with them, scooters, just whatever it is, and so we have a fun life going right now.
Now there is a chance, Christian Craig. There is a chance Brian Deegan had ramps all over his property. He had 2 Supercross tracks. He had everything. His daughter came up racing pretty well in NASCAR.
Yeah.
So there's a chance that she may look at that and say, "Dad's crazy. I'm getting in this car."
Yeah, I mean, I'm all about it. Why not? So Brian's son Hayden is actually my teammate on the team, so I get to see him quite a bit. And, yeah, it's a cool family. Obviously, they have their YouTube, and we have our YouTube, and it's been fun. We're growing up showing our story, and it's cool.
See, that's the different thing from when you were younger in motorsports and your dad as well. It's like there's a whole nother level going on now with social media, and you guys are such a big part of it. It's almost like the kids are giving you the advice at such a young age.
Yeah, I mean, obviously I didn't grow up this way with all the social media, YouTube stuff. But now that's around, we've been doing this for 5 years now. So it's something that our kids are going to look back on and maybe be embarrassed about, but also know that they have that, that they can show their family, down the road. So it's something that it's more of like a memory book for me, something you can look back on and watch watch our story unfold, publicly. So whether it's good or bad.
Oh, no. It's mostly good. Like you said, the memories are amazing. And you became a Gap ambassador. Did I read that right? I'll take those clothes. Cool.
Yeah. The social media part of it has its positives for sure. So I've got to do some pretty cool things, and it's all thanks to dirt bikes and the platform I have.
Hey, Christian, we'll end it with this. A little bit of racing. We had Jimmy Johnson on after his IndyCar race in Texas last weekend, and there was a shot of him and his daughters talking about where they think he's going to finish, and one of the girls held up a number 1. Do your kids, do your daughters and your boys look up at you and tell you where you're going to finish and know that this is your 250 championship to lose? Do they ever say anything like that to you?
They'll ask me Sunday, the day after the race, that when I get home, they're like, "How'd you do?" Or they'll hear that I did good or bad. But never, they haven't gave me a prediction yet. I think they know that'll come down the road when they get older, but it's definitely rewarding when you do have a good night like that and you get to bring a trophy home to your kids.
Hold on, though. Could they grasp just what you did in Phoenix, or I guess we're calling it Glendale? I mean, coming from the back to finish 4th, I mean, that was monster ride.
Yeah, I think my son was just like, "Oh, that's crazy. That sucks." But it's that's a 7-year-old, so you're gonna get that. But yeah, I've had a lot of wild races. That's part of it, though. I got to be smart and try to stay out of the carnage that I've actually had to deal with a couple of times now. So yeah, we got 4 rounds left, and tomorrow's Seattle, and yeah, that's all I could do is just try to focus on tomorrow.
Christian Craig here in the Freak Nation running for that 250 West championship. Buddy, thanks for doing this. Good luck to you. Go out and practice your ass off, will you?
I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Hey, Freak Nation, our buds at General Tire want to give you $70 back on a Visa prepaid card. How do you get it? Well, you buy 4 qualifying passenger tires from General Tire, up to $70 back. We're not talking these high-performance bad boys you see in the ARCA series. Passenger tires. You follow me? For more information, go to GeneralTire.com. GeneralTire.com. General Tire delivers for whatever you do. And, of course, the official tire of the Freak Nation.